Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, one of the determining factors of decent living standards is a healthy and hygienic environment. This is especially so in a densely populated city-state like Singapore. Many young Singaporeans take our clean and green environment for granted, for they have not been through the days when viruses could spread by indiscriminate spitting, when the rivers stank of manure, when you couldn't walk a foot without encountering rubbish or dog poop. A lot of hard work goes into achieving our current state of affairs. It is heartening to note, through the amendments to the Environmental Public Health Act, that the government has been reviewing and exploring new ways to manage our waste. While many housing estates already enjoy a functional and fairly effective waste management system, the area around the bin center is still a place we don't consider to be pleasant due to the stench and the pests lurking around the area. With the new District Pneumatic Waste Conveyance Systems, DPWCS, this system will, I hope, be eliminated. And with this system, we also reduce our dependence on foreign manpower to move the refuse and drive the refuse trucks, among others. Nevertheless, this system does not come cheap. A news report in 2015 stated that the pneumatic waste conveyance system cost over $11 million, and this was for Yuhua alone. May I ask if there have been any changes to the cost of the technology since then? More importantly, I'm concerned about whether the cost for implementing the system will be passed on to residents in any form. I look forward to more efficient waste management. However, we should not rest on our laurels when it comes to cultivating good habits of not littering. At this point of time, technology is not sufficiently extensive to replace work done by humans. The cleaners in my Nee Soon South estates conduct their cleaning up to 3 times a day, yet residents are still complaining about the cleanliness. In fact, the cleaning of many public areas is done before 6 a.m., and many residents do not realize that because they would not have left home at that time of the day. And throughout the day, residents and visitors continue to litter or leave their bags of rubbish in public places, which leads to the misconception that the town councils aren't adequately managing the cleanliness of the estate. We can hire more cleaners, and we can deploy more technology for quick solutions. But ultimately, there are many more residents than cleaners. So if residents do not do their part to keep the place clean, the estate will never be as spiked and spent as they wish it to be. Even a small group of inconsiderate residents is enough to make the estate perpetually dirty. If one day the technology breaks down or foreign workers aren't available, I shudder at the thought that we will become one big rubbish dump for that day. It is crucial to drive home the possibility of this unpleasant scenario to Singaporeans. In Nee Soon South, I do litter picking with residents once a month. We take turns to do litter picking at different zones. We will stop cleaning for 24 hours before litter picking. We are also the constituency who started No Cleaners Day in 2013. This is to enable residents to experience how much rubbish there is when there are no cleaners available, and how difficult it is for cleaners to keep the place clean. Through such exercises, I hope to create awareness and motivate residents to inculcate good habits of not littering. Naturally, This applies not just in residential blocks, but also in places where people congregate. Often in open spaces and parks, on weekends especially, we see lots of plastic bags and leftover food. I'm aware that in some places, extra bins and sometimes manpower are deployed to handle the increased amount of rubbish. However, are there more cost-effective and long-term solutions? Perhaps the ministry can deploy more officers to high-traffic areas on weekends to conduct outreach and implement fines if offenders refuse to listen. I know that the bill will also mandate a progressive wage model bonus for resident cleaners. I applaud the government for leading by example to reward cleaners for their laborious work. But can we do more? Paying our cleaners higher salary and bonus, of course, is a welcome move. However, I think what is more important is to respect them. We need to respect our cleaners. Some residents think that just because they have paid town council S&CC charges, hence the cleaners will have to clean up the mess. After enjoying a round of drink with their friends at the void deck, they just leave the place and then leave behind beer bottles, peanut skins, etc., and expect the cleaners to clean up the mess. This is very disrespectful to our cleaners. We can also lighten the workload of our cleaners. For example, in our office, after meeting, we can help to clean the used cups or the litter on the table. Certainly, we can do more, and we ought to do more. Sir, Chinese, please. 启动垃圾收集系统，能更有效地处理垃圾，让居民免受异味和蟑螂的困扰。居民应该很欢迎。但是，裕华区安装系统的价钱就要超过1100万元。如果全岛推行，会需要多少钱？负担会不会加到居民的身上？清洁公司必须给本地清洁工花红，是好的举措。但是，我们是否能够做得更多？给他们更高的薪水，给他们花红，当然这个是很受欢迎的。毕竟清洁工人的工作并不容易。但更重要的是要尊敬他们，不要因为我们交了杂费，你就可以为所欲为，在主屋楼下和朋友们大吃大喝过后，拍拍屁股就走了，留下酒瓶、花生壳等等，等待清洁工人来清理。这是对清洁工人不尊敬，这是很要不得的行为。我们也可以帮助减轻清洁工人的工作，比如说在开会过后，桌子上用过的这个水杯啊，还有一些垃圾，我们都可以清理。无论有多棒的科技，多少清洁工，如果每个人乱丢垃圾，环境还是会肮脏。所以我们必须继续推广，把公共场所当作自己的家一样，保持环境整洁的美德，从而也减轻清洁工人的负担。Sir, I support the bill. Thank you.